Assalamu alaikum. Our today's topic is stones on the table. So now we see how to solve this problem. There has some n stones in the table. There has given in this n stones row. So it can be, the stones can be red, green and blue. So our input must be R, G and B. And then we must check that this stone take from the tables and that any two neighboring stones are different colors. So what's that meaning? Its meaning is this: red and red can't be stay in the same position. The neighbor's value must be a different colors. That is the condition of this problem. So firstly we must contain some integer number that must be n, and that is the n, three types of input. And then we must take a string value to represent the color of stones, and this string value can be continue to check 1 to n times, and then it can check RGB. So if we check our input and output session, then we can see that there has n time of input. Okay, then with n time means how much input there has been. So here is RRG, 3 input taken, and then R and R, here is the neighbor's value. So we must be eliminate this character, as they have the condition the same character can't be a seat in the nearest position. So one R must be deducted. Then after that it will check that next one, that is G. Then R and G has not the same color, so we can stay in this position. That can be stay in the position. So how much character has been deducted? 1 character. And if we see our next input, then 5 input means 5 are taken, has been taken. Then these 5 are 1 are firstly check the nearest character. Is the same character? Yes, so it must be deducted. Then we check the other neighbors. Then if we will check that this character is also the same, then it will be deducted. Then afterwards it will be checked, then it will be deducted, and then afterward it will be checked again. Then as it has the same character, so it must be dead. So we can see that there has 4 times of deduction, so the output will be 4. And the neighbors, here we can see that the neighbors character are not same, so there has no deduction has been done, so the output will be 0. Now we will show our code in using the CPP. As we know our rules that we must include the library function. If we check our problem session, then we can see that here is the n time of input, and there are the string values. Then we must declare this n times and string strf as you wish. Then we must take input both. Now as we need the value of as remove, so firstly we take a variable of remove 0, and ij must declare to continue our loop. So loop will be continue from I 1 time to n time. And then here we must check that when we will check, the checking will be done that first index will be 0, and 0 checking will be done by the 1, then 0 will checking 1, then done check the next one. So here we must check the value I means index 1 and index 0. So if the checking is to be done, then remove will be done, then here will be find and one remove, and it will be continue until the process has been done. Then we must create our output. Now we check to copy our code. Yes, one data has been deducted. Now we'll check our second one. So there has been 4 data has been deducted. After that we check the third one. So there has no elimination has been done, so it has been occurs. Now we will copy our code and submit. All tests has been submitted perfectly. Thank you.